Yeah. Do you think she's going to sit down and give an interview and be asked any questions ever?
Like a one-on-one where it's like you don't know the other person and if they're going to be tough on you kind of interview. I mean, she has sat down on these panels with other Democratic Party donors. She was on a panel recently, I think, even with Laurene Powell Jobs, Steve Jobs' ex-wife, where she talks about wokeism.
You know, we have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah.
And even I think I saw Lorene's face and she was kind of like, because, you know, Laurene is somebody who also went to Stanford, really smart, married to Steve Jobs, really well-intentioned around immigration. I think she's just starting to wake up to realize what she has funneled hundreds of millions of dollars into is not the kind of immigration that she was envisioning.
Right. I think we have the Obama, you didn't build that clip. This is,
okay.
I don't know, what is this, 8 years old? I don't know, 9 years old? I'm trying to... Well, we'll always try to find the date, but I remember this scaring me, but the part that scared me was the reaction of the audience, less Obama, but Obama's horrible. Okay, let's hear it one more time.
Yeah.
If you got a business, that you didn't build that.
No.
Somebody else made that happen.
Yeah. If you got a business, you didn't build it. Somebody else made that happen. Because you had a good teacher in the fourth grade, or we paved a road.
Yeah.
Oh, God, he's quietly horrible.
Well, again, but shrouded, right? Shrouded in this intelligence, this perfect enunciation. He was a perfect leader, frontman for this group.
Yes,
So
perfect.
just perfect. But I will say Kamala is a very hard sell. I was even talking to other donors before I had left the party, and they were really concerned. No one was really confident or excited about Kamala.
What do you think's wrong with her? Like, I was talking to Dr. Drew earlier today, and like people are saying, "Oh, she's an alcoholic, like she's drunk." And I go, "I don't know what she is. I have no idea what she is."
I cannot confirm whether or not she's an alcoholic, but I will say that anyone who waves over their head and considers that the data cloud is literally over their head like a cloud is not qualified to run a country in 2024.
So you're now no longer are you necessarily keeping those private files in some file cabinet that's locked in the basement of the house. It's on your laptop, and it's then therefore up here in this cloud that exists above us, right? It's no longer in a physical place.
Well, she also sits there and talks about equity versus equality and how it's not equality that we need because not everyone starts in the same place. And it's like, you're talking about communism, baby.
Equality suggests often everybody should get the same thing. Well, that often assumes everybody started out in the same place, as opposed to equity, which is everyone should end up in the same place. And if you then understand not everybody started out in the same place, you understand some people need more. So we all end up in the same place.
I mean, that's really what you're talking about. She's talking about the government will take patents, and we'll this notion of every time their approach to fixing inflation is we're going to stop everyone from price gouging.
I will snatch their patent so that we will take over. And yes, we can do that. Yes, we can do that. Yes, we can do that. It's the question is, do you have the will to do it? I have the will to do it. And I will work to pass the first ever federal ban on price gauging on food.
Well, and to claim that farmers, I mean, if you spent 2 seconds doing your job running for office and actually went out into this country and spoke to farmers, you would realize that these are some of the people who are struggling most right now.
Right.
And to then go on stage and say that these poor family farmers who are putting healthy, good food on our tables are price gouging.
Yes.
They have the highest suicide rate because the government has done nothing to support them. They are working season after season against incredible odds to put healthy food on our tables.
Yes.
I mean, I think that anybody who has any sense of how the world works, and this is why I really worry about the young people, the sick people that they're preying on. Their base is young people who haven't really looked at some of these things, people who I think are not unwell, like physically unwell, people that they've scared into thinking that Donald Trump is going to turn this country into the Handmaid's Tale. I mean, these are individuals that deserve an adult in the room talking to them.
Yeah.
They need an adult in the room talking to them. Instead, we have predators talking to them.